Hey everyone, welcome to the Captain Drone YouTube channel. My name is Steve, and in this video we're going to talk about the GEPRC Darkstar 22. This is a little quad and I think it's pretty phenomenal, and I love the fact that it does have the glowy lights. And if you wish, you could take those glowy lights and put them on a switch on your radio so you can turn them off,
lights off,
or on.
lights on.
Now, before we get into this video, let's jump back into history. Do you remember this quad? This is the GEPRC Darkstar 20. This thing had a DJI-03 camera system in it, and it was really good. I really like this one. Then a few months ago, GEPRC launched this one. This is the Darkstar 16, much smaller than the previous Darkstar 20. You know, the 20 means 2-inch props, and the 16 means 1.6-inch props, so much smaller. It's pretty good. I kind of like it, but it's more an indoor quad. It's got kind of wimpy motors, so when you go outdoors there can't be any wind. It doesn't make a lot of sound. It's great to fly around indoors. And when I received it, GEPRC said, hey, don't worry about the GEPRC 16. That was just a fun quad we made. What we're really working on is the GEPRC 22, which is this one, and that's the quad we're going to talk about today. This quad is super powerful. I flew it in this review in some of the strongest winds, and it did pretty well for such a tiny quad. It's not super noisy, it has the glowy lights, it's got a beautiful dampening system on top so you get no jello in the video. So before we get into my review, I will tell you it is under 249 grams, even when you add the battery. The recommended battery is a 720 milliamp hour LiPo battery, a 3S battery, so that's why there's so much power. If you use the 3S battery over 700 milliamp hours, you will get 6 minutes of flight time. My flights with this battery were all around the 6-minute mark. So now the next thing I want to show you is my full review on this quad. Watch that review, watch the unboxing, then come back to me and I'll tell you more about the quad. Pretty darn cold out here, but pretty windy. The wind, you can probably hear it on my mic. It's blowing pretty hard. I'm going to try to take this for a prop noise test. I honestly don't know if with all the wind noise, you will be able to hear the sound of the props, but we'll give it a shot. Arm the motors, and it's going to go up, and it's probably going to shoot that way with the wind. And there she goes. Bring her back, and I'll control it in the wind. It's pretty easy to control. And here we go. I'm going to be quiet. It's right by my head. I'll tell you, that's pretty hard to do. Try to keep that still in the wind, but I got it. All right, let's bring her down. So, to my ears, the props are not super loud, even out in the wind. It's pretty darn decent. I'll just get it over here and plop it down. All right, this is a bit better prop noise test because it's evening, there's no wind, and you can also see the glowiness of the quad with the LED lights on. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see it on an angle. Bring it over here, and bring it back this way, and there we go, coming back. How's that? Am I in the picture? I should be in the picture now. There we go. So that's what the LED, whoa, get out of the way. It's a little bit difficult to fly this in the dark. That's what the LED lights on, and I do have a switch I could turn them off, but I don't think I can fly and flick the switch at the same time. But anyways, that's pretty much it, but I can catch it. Up and catch. There we go. So, yeah, pretty cool quad. I kind of like it. All right, crazy windy out here. Going to take it for the maiden flight using a 3S battery at 720 milliamp hours. All right, crazy windy out here and lots of metal poles all over my field. I'll show you when I fly what I mean about the metal poles. I don't know if I can see them in the camera, but here we go. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch. Take her up. See the metal poles on either side? I could smash into those so easy because I would never see those even in this little camera. Now the wind is throwing me sideways and I'm trying to get through these trees. It's going to be a blast to try to fly this in this wind. Oh my lord, oh my lord, look at the metal poles everywhere. I can't fly low any place because I'm going to smash into these things and they're going to do some serious damage to the quad. The wind's blowing this quad right into the metal poles. I got to go up. I'm going to hit all that. All right, so here I am. This was a terrible day to come out, but you know what? This is the warmest day we've had with some sunshine. Now, the thing a lot of people want to know is this little guy affected by the wind? And look at these trees. Like, I'm almost coming to a standstill because of the wind, but I can push it forward. Oh, this is probably a bad idea. Oh, I gotta slow it down. I don't know what's back here. Oh, what's back here? Some sort of forest tree thing. Good thing the leaves are off. I can see where I'm going now. All right, come on back this way. Come on back. All right, let's keep her low. And we're good. We're good. We got out of that okay. These are snow removal vehicles right here. I'm going to go behind them. And they're all getting prepared for the winter. A little spin, nice and slow. I could tell this was going to be awesome because the previous version was just as awesome. Forward flip. And of course a backwards flip. And there we are. And we're almost at the water. I will say one thing though. The wind is just insanely blowing, but yet I can control this with no issue. So it's just the right size of quad. You can see I'm getting tossed around as I come out of that building. It's just the right size of quad that you can actually fly it in strong winds. But it is a bit of, yeah, it's a bit of a challenge. You really have to know how to fly and use those joysticks, or else you are going to crash. Let's see, can I make it through this? No, it's too windy. I'll try anyways. Here we go. Under. It's just insane. This is very difficult for me to fly this in the wind, but I'm doing it. I don't fly FPV drones on windy days because it's very hard to control them, but I'm kind of impressed. I could control that one. You can see the tree up there. There's some wind happening. I'm going to take our little drone for another flight. It was super windy the last time I took it for a flight, which was insane. But I'm going to fly it around my neighborhood here early in the morning. The wind is just starting to pick up, but we'll see how it does. At least it won't be as crazy windy. Here we go. Going down the street. A little less wind. Flies so much better when there's no wind attacking me. Let's come on back. I have a much different battery on, a much smaller one on at the moment, so can't do as much for as long a flight time, but yeah, so early morning, here it is. It's pretty darn decent. And you could still do acro and everything else. Oh, you can see the clouds coming in way back there. Let's come on back. Okay, let's take it easy and slow. I'll reduce the throttle and come on back over to me. You can see me right here, and this is beautiful. So now there's no wind. I can actually hover it nicely. Let's go this way. This is what I like, when I can hover a drone, because then I know it's pretty decent. Come around, not smash into anything. Super fast there. And come on back this way. All right, let's just go down the street a bit. I don't think any cars are coming. And we'll turn around over here. And we'll come on back, nice and low. There we are. And here's my tree in my backyard that is starting to change color. Look at it, it's getting ready for the winter. All those leaves will disappear off this tree really soon. But currently we have leaves on it. There we are. Let's see how good the transmission is. This is probably a bad idea, but let's see. This is going to be a little bit of a test of transmission. I'm running low on power. Let's see if I can do it. Okay. Kids, don't try this at home. We are going to go away behind me and block this transmission signal with these tiny little antennas. It may fall out of the sky. We'll see. Going this way. I'm going through my backyard. Going through my backyard. Oh, the house is blocking the signal, but I can still see a signal, and I see low battery happening. But look, I can control it. There's a tree. There's it. That's not controlling it. Whoa, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still good. I'm still good. Coming down this way. Try not to hit the buildings. Oh, I'm still good. I'm still good. I'm still good. Still good. Still good. Still good. Coming through, and there I am. There's my head right there. And coming around for a landing. Okay, so I smashed into pretty much everything in the backyard, but still good. Go by my knees and come on over to the landing pad over here. The wind's pushing the drone a little bit. Going down over here. Close enough. Here we have the box the Darkstar 22 comes in. On the side of the box are the specifications for the drone I reviewed in this video. The Darkstar 22 arrives fully assembled and ready to fly out of the box. The DJI-04 Pro system is comprised of the camera, the long-range antennas, and the recording and transmission system. I have an ELRS receiver in mind, therefore I have an ELRS antenna at the rear of my quad. If desired, a GPS module can be placed in the Darkstar 22 right here. The included GEMFAN props are tri-blades, and the brushless motors are 1104s at 7500 kV. The upper portion of the quad sits on jello dampening grommets, so you should get no vibration in the image. In addition, the carbon fiber frame is built extremely durable, and the recommended battery is a 3S 720 mAh LiPo battery with an XT30 connector that plugs into the rear of the quad. A carbon fiber base plate is also included. You attach this to the battery so that the drone sits flat on landings or takeoff. An LED light strip is built into the prop guards. You can assign the light strip to a switch on your radio, and you can turn it on and off at your leisure. The newest version of the Tacker F4 flight controller has been installed in the quad. In the box you'll find one spare molded prop guard as well as spare molded canopies. There are also spare props as well as a USB-C connector so you can configure the drone in Betaflight Configurator. You also get a spare battery strap as well as an ND filter and some tools, along with a pile of spare screws and a battery grip. And for documentation you get the DJI-04 booklet, a quick start guide, product support cards, and a sheet of stickers. Total weight of the quad is only 127 grams, and adding the recommended battery only brings you up to 177 grams. Alright, you're back to me, and I'm going to answer the most common questions. The first question I always get on any video I make with a DJI-04 system is, what goggles do you recommend? Well, DJI only works with DJI, so the goggles I used were the Goggles 3. You can also use the Goggles N3. Then the next question I always get is, can I use the DJI FPV Remote 3 with this quad? And the answer is yes, but you must buy the PNP version. So when you order this, you have a choice of receivers, ELRS or PNP. If you want to use this, you have to get the PNP version. So my version has ELRS, and I used my Radiomaster TX15, which is an ELRS radio. So now let's get into the positives. Well, the first positive is I love the size of this quad. Certainly if I go over here and grab the old GEPRC 20, it's larger in size. And if I grab the GEPRC 16, it's way larger in size. But honestly, this is a good size. You can fly this indoors if desired, although I find it a little bit too powerful for indoors, but it is very well suited for outdoors in strong winds, so I am very happy with this quad. I also love the fact it runs on a 3S battery, because 3S batteries are in the sweet spot. You can buy a 2S battery for very little money, or you can pay a lot more money and get a 4S, but 3S batteries are in the sweet spot. And you can get really good flight time with this. And since it is the DJI system, you get really good range. And speaking of DJI, it's an 04 Pro, so that's why my video looks great. It's an 04 Pro camera with cinematic, filming. Also, it's on a mount that can move all over the place, so you're not going to get any jello, which is bonus. And having the drone come with prop guards is a really nice touch, and having the LED lights on the bottom for flying in the evening is a nice touch too. So now, do I have any negatives? The only negative would be is that it doesn't come with the option of GPS rescue. You have to add the GPS. You can't order it with a GPS system in it, and that is my only negative. Everything else is positive. So I'm going to place links to this product below. You can go find it on the GEPRC website, probably some other websites too. If I have those websites, I'll put all the links below. Go check it out. It is not super expensive. I'm in Canada and I'm looking at the price, and the price is perfect for this quad with all the features you get. So with all that said, if you have questions on this quad, post your questions below. I'll get back to you with the answers. And if you enjoyed this review video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will do many more cool product review videos coming up in the future. Till then, I say bye.